Today, new developments are expected in the more than 3-month-long search now for missing Manassas-Park mom Mamta Kafle. Her husband, Naresh Bhatt, is due back in court this morning. He is charged with concealing her body, which still hasn't been found. So I want to do a breakdown now of a timeline for you in this case. So Mamta Kafle was last seen at her job on July 27th. Her husband said he last saw her on July 31st. On August 2nd, that's when police did a welfare check, but Mamta's husband didn't report her missing until August 5th, 3 days later. Police arrested him on August 22nd on charges related to her disappearance. 7 News reporter Joy Wang has been following this case very closely. So, Joy, he's in court today. What do we expect to happen?
So you gave a really great timeline about all the things that prosecutors are working on. But so what's going to happen today? Well, here's what's going on. Naresh Bhatt, he hasn't been in court for about a month now. And that's why you haven't seen us outside of the courthouse for about a month either. And right now, his attorneys are trying to get his arrest warrant thrown out. And that's because they're saying that someone lied to get that arrest warrant. And if they lied to get the arrest warrant, then there wasn't actually any probable cause to arrest him in the first place. And so his attorneys are arguing that he needs to be able to get out of jail. Prosecutors, of course, saying that needs to be keeping behind bars. And so this is definitely a month-long process that's been in the works. In fact, the last time he was supposed to be in the courtroom, well, there wasn't a translator available. And so they had to push that hearing till today, which is going to be happening at 10 o'clock. So when we asked experts about this strategy, take a listen to what a legal expert had to say about how he thinks it'll all play out.
The judge is not going to throw the case out because of this minor misstatement in the arrest warrant. There's a lot of other evidence that was in that arrest warrant, not just this detail. So it's a heavy lift for the defense in any sort of case.
Here's something else the Commonwealth is working on. They've subpoenaed records from both of their employers, talking about Naresh Bhatt and his wife, Mamta Kafle, who he's accused of killing, and he's only been charged with concealing her body, though, because so far, investigators, they have not found her body. She's been missing since July. And so they've asked for that information from the employers, and we're told that's because they're trying to create a very detailed timeline, which could be critical evidence for this case. Meanwhile, moving forward, there is another hearing later on this month, and the trial is set for December. Live here outside of the Manassas courtroom, Joy Wang, 7 News.
Well, Joy has been following this case ever since it broke over the summer. You can follow her on social media. She'll be in the courtroom today and posting updates on this case as they happen.